Hey, this is Barry and Holly of the WQSP Morning Show. Thank you for listening to our podcast. And we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors.
Enhance your wallet. Receive an APY of 3.25% on balances up to $25,000 by meeting qualifications with Alabama Teachers Credit Union's Enhanced Checking Account. Earn high dividends with no monthly maintenance fees and no minimum balance requirements. Learn more or apply today at atcu.com.
Insured by NCUA, APY equals annual percentage yield. Must meet membership and credit requirements. Visit atcu.com for details. Rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice.
Oh, man! It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
My God, what a glorious day!
Looks like we might have a hit.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
I love the morning show. Thanks, guys.
My mama says we're crazy.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do. But more importantly, I think they need to believe in themselves.
And Holly.
Yeah, we both have so much in common. We both love soup. We love snow peas.
Folks, we came here to laugh, didn't we?
Yep, I love soup. Snow peas.
What about snow peas?
They're okay.
I like snow peas.
Yeah.
Well, it says we both love soup and snow
That's
peas.
only two things we have in common right there.
Yeah, don't lie to the audience.
No, and we love pizza.
We do love pizza, and we had a good time yesterday.
Now you're an official pizza maker.
Yeah, I'm a pizziola.
Yeah. Hey, I'll admit, you did a great job yesterday.
Hey, I spun that pizza.
I was a little skeptical when we went down there. I thought she's probably going to end up throwing it on my head. Because we went to Alabama Pizza Company.
In Rainbow City.
Hung out with our friends, and I had a great time with Andre, the pizza guy.
Yeah, Andre had over 1,000 people watching him make pizzas live while we were there.
He's probably the most amazing, well, he is the most amazing pizza maker. Is that the official word, pizza maker?
It's a pizziolo.
Okay, well, he's the best.
I should have asked him that yesterday.
He's the best.
That's what the internet says anyway.
Yeah.
It's a pizziolo.
Yeah. So if you're going to put the video together today.
Yeah, I'm going to put the video together today. We've got all kinds of fun stuff, but I did make a pizza, and
you did.
When I went back to the break room this morning, I noticed that somebody had eaten my pizza. And I'm proud.
Because he let you make a small cheese pizza.
A 10-inch, yeah.
Just in case you ruined it. He didn't want to waste a whole 20-inch worth of dough.
That's not why. He was like, she's going to do great.
He didn't know.
Y'all doubt me. You doubt my lawnmower driving skills.
Yeah.
You doubt my pizza making skills.
Right.
What else do I need to prove to you?
I want to see you make a pizza on the lawnmower.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
With the zero turn, doing donuts.
Zero turn.
Just flipping that dough going in circles.
Now, to be honest, how did it feel when you were tossing the dough in the air?
Scary.
Yeah.
Because I was afraid I was going to drop it. Yeah. Because it's very flimsy.
Yeah.
And doughy. I mean, it's dough.
Yeah.
So it's heavy.
You're spinning it to make it go from a small amount of dough to
a big
pizza.
Yeah. And I did. I spun it a couple times.
You did.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was going to put it on your head, but we had so many people watching live that I thought, don't mess up Andre's kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I could have rang your head.
Yeah, because he was Facebook Live on his account, and he had
TikTok Live.
I'm sorry, TikTok. Had over 1,000 people watching him.
Yes.
And now we videoed it, we filmed it, so you're going to put the piece together today and show everybody you making a pizza.
Oh, yeah. And it was so much fun. We had so much fun down there.
And they were so nice to us.
Yeah.
And they had QSB blasting inside.
They do. They listen to WQSB. So if they're there this morning, we love you guys so much. We had so much fun. Thank you for having us.
Now, they're in Rainbow City. Let me tell you, there's a few of the big deal coupons left for Alabama Pizza Company.
I'm shocked.
There's a few left. You can get half price. You can get for $20 worth of food, which is like a large pizza. You only pay $10 for it.
Yeah, that's the
and it
good
is
deal.
the best New York style pizza you've ever had.
And it's true New York style. It's not just like Little Caesars said.
No.
This is New York style. This is true, authentic, made by hand, every day from scratch pizza.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And it's good. So go to our website and get yourself a coupon. We'll be talking more about the Big Deal Store. We have some great big deals on there. Sometimes it's more than just food, like we had Gemma B's here yesterday. And if you're not familiar with that, you need to find out what she does, because she does some amazing things. If you've, I'd say if you have something special that's happening in your life, whether it's a birthday, wedding, or a sad moment that's happening in your life, she can make it special.
Yeah, she can. And she did the neatest thing things like she was showing us all of her art pieces, and she brought them in. So if you want to see those, I'll put them up on our Facebook page.
Yeah. Hey, coming up in a moment, we're going to talk more about this. You hit on this yesterday about, I forget what it was, maybe knowledge nuggets about what's in your purse.
I think it was knowledge nuggets.
I think the average woman has 38 items in her purse at one time.
Yes.
And we were talking about how mother and grandmothers, when I was growing up, had so much stuff in there. So you put up a question this morning.
Yeah.
And it's simple. We want to know, give us a couple of things, or are you asking for unusual things, or what are you looking for?
No, I'm looking for exactly what they're giving me. John and Whitney Jones said, okay, let me read the post. The post says, yesterday we asked what your favorite part of the show was, and it was overwhelmingly Grandma's purse.
Yep.
Like the things that we would find in Grandma's purse.
Right.
And so we want to know what are the odd or unusual things that you found in your mom or Grandma's purse or aunt, whoever. And then we're going to go over some of the answers on air. John and Whitney Jones said a razor.
Whoa.
Crystal Whitaker said nothing unusual here. Mama had just what we needed. Fingernail clippers, a stamp, paper clip, mint and gum, and Band-Aid and Neosporin.
A stamp.
A stamp. A stamp.
I like. Gay Morgan says a collapsible drinking cup.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that,
odd.
grandmother.
That's odd. That's unusual. So be sure and post. Let us know what's on what was in the purse or in your purse. And we're going to read some more of those coming up in a few minutes. But first, got to get busy.
How'd you know?
Things you need to know this morning. It's Tuesday, June the 18th. So what's going on in the world today?
Today's one of my favorite days. Today is International Sushi Day. Don't turn your nose up. I need some buttons over here.
I know.
I won't say yum.
Okay, I'll find something for you in a minute. But
do Justin Bieber yummy.
I'm going to say this.
Come on, man.
I'm only reading the story if you play yummy.
I'll find it in a minute.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
so here's
sushi.
some etiquette. Yes, there's some etiquette.
Hold on. I don't like sushi. I've had it one time. I have a thing about when I'm eating food, I want it to be like something on the grill. It's got to be well done.
No, Barry, you ate the wrong sushi. Who got it?
I don't remember, but when I was told this is raw fish, I thought, no.
But you can get it cooked too, though. Like
it's not raw then if it's cooked.
Well, no, but it's still sushi. I get shrimp tempura rolls. It's fried shrimp and rice, cream cheese, celery.
That sounds better.
Seaweed. How about seaweed? Is that?
No.
It's good. It's so good for you too.
I've had that stuff in my swim trunks before. It's nasty.
You don't eat it if it's in your swim trunks.
Just trying the best to get it out.
So here's some etiquette for your sushi meal. Don't chat with your chef. Don't chat with them. Yep. Don't chat with them. Use the wet towel that they provide. You're going to learn.
Hold on. Why do they provide a wet towel?
Because you eat sushi with your hands. Or chopsticks. If you can't get it with the chopsticks, you get it with your hands.
Okay. Are you supposed to eat it with chopsticks only?
Or your hands.
Okay.
Not a fork.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And then don't mix. This is a big one. Yeah. Don't mix the soy and wasabi sauce together. That they told me one time in Atlanta when I was eating sushi that was a slap to the chef's face.
Oh.
And it's almost like when you're cooking a steak, it's a slap when you ask for A1 or Heinz.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. You're saying, it's not good enough.
It's not good. It needs sauce.
So why can you not mix those together?
Because you're making your own A1 or Heinz.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to eat it individually.
Yes.
No, wasabi is the one that's got like horseradish or something.
Hot. It's hot.
Ooh, it opens your sinuses.
Yeah, it's so good though. Yeah. And it says to dip only the fish in the soy sauce. Only the fish. So
somebody once said that you must eat it in one bite.
Yeah.
You cannot eat it in. Is that because if you take just one bite, you're going to get sick and throw up?
No, Barry. No. It's because it falls apart.
It's like an oyster. It's just good.
No, it's nothing like an oyster.
Toss it down your throat.
Oh, sushi's so good. I'm going to put a poll up. Do you like sushi, yes or no? I just want to know.
I'm sure they'll love it.
You think so?
Yeah, but not me.
I don't know. I think people are going to be torn.
I want my food cooked.
Well, tell me, yeah.
Okay, well, anyway.
Tell me if you heard about this. Carrie Underwood has shared details about the house fire that took place on her home Sunday night.
That was scary.
Did you hear about that?
I did.
It was started by a UTV stored in the garage. Like an ATV?
Oh, like a UTI?
What's a UTV?
I don't know. I hate to even ask what the V's, but I can imagine. But wow, I didn't know you put it in the garage. But
well, it fits.
Okay.
If it fits, it fits.
Starts a fire. Dang, get some medicine for that.
So they just conveniently had it. I'm skipping right over that. They conveniently had a 10,000-gallon water tank, and it helped put out the fire.
Why do you have a 10,000-gallon water tank?
I guess just in case.
Was it like the pool? They just put the fire hose in the pool and started pumping it out? That is weird. Who has a 10,000-gallon water tank?
It was a pool.
Okay.
The fire was contained, and I don't know how, but there was no damage to the residents.
Good.
And the family and their pets are unharmed.
Good. I love Carrie Underwood. I'm glad.
I do.
Yeah. Good to hear that.
And then here's something to think about.
Okay.
I was a little worried this morning. One of my friends said that she and her husband were fighting.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
I know. Last week it was her birthday.
Yeah.
And she told him that for her birthday to get her something, she was just like, just get me something to take my breath away.
Okay.
Just give me something to take my breath
that
away.
leaves it wide open there, what you could buy. Okay. What did he do?
He bought her a treadmill.
Take her breath away? I take it she don't work out much.
They're now settling a divorce.
I can imagine. It's 6:18.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Crazy but true. We talked about this yesterday about what you keep in your purse. Well, you don't even have a purse.
I don't even have one.
Yeah, but talking about the days when they would go to church, and the mother always had her purse with her, and grandmother always had hers with her, and you go over to visit her, and she always have her purse. You'd go digging through it. I think it's just like MacGyver of the grandmother world. She had everything you needed in the world in that purse.
Yeah.
And we ask a question: what's some unusual things maybe your mom or grandma had in her purse, or what do you have in your purse? Now, for me, when I'd go see my grandmother, it was her snuff, and she had Bruton.
My grandmother dipped snuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
like powder snuff?
Yeah, it's like a little silver can, and she'd get that and get a little dip, and then she'd put a little dip under her gum. Then, of course, she'd always want to give me some sugar, and I'd say, no, I'm sorry.
No.
I love you, Mama, but I don't want.
Yeah, my mama didn't kiss me.
I don't want snuff sugar.
Yeah, she wasn't a kissy person.
Yeah,
she just. So I talked to my mom about this, and she said my grandmother kept snuff.
Okay,
but she would take a sweet gum stick. Do you remember those kookaburras that we were talking about?
Sure do.
She would take a sweet gum stick.
Yeah,
she would chew the end off of it to fray it, and then brush her teeth with the snuff.
So grandma would chew the end off of a stick.
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that gross?
You were poor.
Oh, poor is not the word.
So what was with the sweet gums? What was that for? Just to put what was the main reason for that?
It was sorry, it's sweet Bruton. It's sweet.
So what's Bruton?
Yeah, it was Bruton.
My grandmother used.
My daddy said red top, but my mom said Bruton, so I don't know.
So what was with the stick then? What was with
so the stick, Mom said that it was like a socializing thing,
yeah,
that all the women would get together and then they would have their little cans of snuff and just dip it and like they would like rub their teeth with the sweet gum stick.
Really?
Like they called it brushing their teeth.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's not interesting. It's gross.
Wow, how things have changed. You go from that to, man, that is play strip poker. It's totally different. It's totally different atmosphere than over there brushing teeth with Bruton.
Yeah, what's some of the comments say?
Christy Edwards says juicy fruit gum for the grandkids is what her grandmother. Yep, my mother always had Dentine, the little sticks of Dentine.
Yeah.
Candy always had candy.
Yeah.
Like usually the peppermints, the salt peppermints. She always had those because you'd always go to church and you couldn't be still, so she'd give you candy to be still.
My mom's this is weird. I'm going to throw this out there. This is weird, but my mom's purse has a certain smell to it, and it smells like my mama. It just smells like my mama. It smells like her perfume. It's a good smell, but it smells distinctly like her. If I was to be blindfolded and you put 10 purses in front of me, I could pick out my mama's purse by the smell.
What was the perfume?
It's called Tout Je Moi.
Whoa.
Tout Je Moi.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do it one more time. Tout Je Moi.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but hey Siri.
Covers up snuff?
What does Tout Je Moi mean? No, it said tuition. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for.
She's an idiot.
But what did you, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, my grandmother's.
Did it have a smell to it?
Hers smelled like snuff.
Yeah.
My mother smelled like chewing gum. Either juicy fruit or Dentine, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then whenever she get a napkin or Kleenex to wipe your face then smelled like Dentine the rest of the day, which was good. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse, yeah.
Sherry Pounds Brooks says, I have an everything bag in my purse, from safety pins to you name it. Brenda Berry says, my mama always kept her money in a folded handkerchief pinned to the inside of her dress or slip.
Oh, that's smart.
Wow, never would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Ashley Dunn says, my mama always carried a clean pair of underwear. She always said she wanted a clean pair in case she was in a car wreck. If you're in a bad car wreck, you're probably
not
don't really.
Be like, where's my purse? Hold on, let me change my panties.
My leg, my arm, quick, put me on some clean drawers.
No.
I'm not going to be worried about my underwear.
By the way, tout je moi means forever me.
Oh.
Tout je moi.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Well.
No, see, but the thing is, you leave the house with clean underwear. You don't have an emergency set to be like, hold on, police officers and firefighters, I have to change.
Yeah. Before you load me up, let me change my drawers. Hold on.
Ma'am, is there anything from your car that you need? I need my clean underwear.
Well, they're in the glove box. Right next to my snuff.
Don't forget my sweet gum stick.
So did your mother carry anything unusual?
No, she always carries a handkerchief, and she has, like, change at the bottom. It's, what?
Nothing else?
What?
Because this woman here says she has a tape measure in her purse.
Yeah, she did. My mom always has a tape measure. Yeah.
Is this a thing? Because Rhonda Hill says her mom and grandmother had tape measure, knife, and fingernail clippers.
Yep, and Carolyn Kenworthy says a little sewing kit for replacing buttons. Yeah.
Why do you need the tape measure so bad?
I don't know. Mom uses it for literally everything. She will use it to measure where a refrigerator can fit in for a new appliance.
Okay.
Or she can measure how much she needs to hem off a pair of pants. So, anything.
That's unusual.
Is it?
I don't carry one. I mean, you just know.
But I mean, you just,
no. Men, they just can eyeball it. They can just eyeball and say, yeah, it's about an arm. Measure with the arm.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Melissa Davidson says crossword puzzles. Jacob Minyard says tomatoes.
What?
No.
No, those are squid.
They don't carry tomatoes.
No.
Ralph Tedder says those strawberry hard candies. Yes, I love those.
I told you those. Yes.
I love those.
I love those.
Yeah, Carrie Abbott, the stick of gum torn in half that tasted like cigarettes and perfume.
Okay, so my mama used to smoke, and I know exactly what she's talking about, because she would save her cigarettes. She would dot them out and then put them in her purse.
Pam Harris says a Survivor bag. It's a makeup bag with eyeliner, mascara, powder, baby wipes, feminine products, and a pocket knife.
Now I'm going to tell you, carrying, that is, but carrying baby wipes is a life hack. They work for everything. They'd work for eating your sushi.
Yeah. Really?
I mean, for everything.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but let us know what you've maybe keep in your purse, or your mom did, or your grandmother did, something unusual, and be sure to add that to the list. We'll check out some more in a few minutes at 6:32.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
QSB Jelly Roll and Lainey Wilson and Save Me. Now, Jelly Roll, his new song, came out officially yesterday. Most added song in country music.
Wow.
What is it? I'm Not Okay? Is that the one?
I'm Not Okay.
Man, he did that on the award show back, about a month ago?
Yeah.
That's going to be huge.
I love Jelly Roll.
He just tells the truth because he's gone through so much mentally and, with his problems as far as with the law, being in jail, out of jail. And he's just telling what he thinks can help others maybe not go down the road he went down.
I was standing around somebody yesterday and they said, you know what? I really don't like Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
And it makes me think, like, you don't know his stance on mental health, or you would. Because even if you don't like his music, he is such a inspirational person and motivational person. He's been through so much.
You're right.
And he's overcame so much. And all he's doing with his music is trying to help people. And I respect that so much for Jelly.
Because he takes a big part of his time and goes to, I know he was in a detention center when he was a youth, and he goes back. He's been donating money to them. He's built a music program inside the music center, because he said that if music wasn't offered to me back when I was in jail, basically, I probably would have turned out and been back in jail the rest of my life, in and out, but that changed my life. It showed me that, hey, I have a little bit of a talent. Somebody believed in me, and now my music is giving me a chance to have a platform and help other people out there who may be struggling. That, hey, find something you're good at. There's going to be something.
Yep.
So I love it, what he's about.
I do too.
So whether you like his music or not, that's not the point. But I've had people tell me they just don't like him. I say, why? Well, just don't like the way he looks.
Yeah, I just don't like the way he looks.
The fact that he was a rap singer. What has that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
People change and people do good things. Give them a chance. You don't judge people. You don't prejudge people on how they look.
No, and we're allowed to change, and we're allowed to change for the better, too. I think that sometimes in our lives, we've got to look back and, like, this is something that I've been going through. I've got to look back and look at the things that I'm doing wrong and make them and fix them better. And so I think that that's what Jelly Roll did. He took the things that he did bad, and he still uses them to make them better, to make people better, to make him better, to make his wife better, to make the people around him better.
He wants to help people.
He does,
not make the mistakes he made.
Yeah, love Jelly.
I love it. So anyway, the new song we'll be playing it later on today. A few more things people have found in their purse. My grandmother, according to Michelle Sharp, always had peanut butter crackers.
Oh yeah.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
My mother always had a snack, because she knew at church I was probably, give me 10 minutes and I'm going to be needing to do something. I'm going to need to move or something. So she'd give me a pack of Surge, and I'd eat the whole pack within like a minute. Then she'd give me some crackers, and if I got through those and I was still moving around, I usually got the pinch.
Oh, well, Kay Murphy, I just refreshed it. She got snuff, too. Snuff in her grandmother's purse. Yes.
Yeah. Morgan Nolan says Weather's Original Candy. Those are like the caramel ones.
Oh, yeah.
Those are so good.
Those are good, yeah.
Those are good.
I like this one. Back before we had bottled water, my mama carried a mason jar of water to town with her purse so she could just whip it out when she got thirsty.
Okay.
She also carried Wrigley's gum, too. She said great memories.
Those are good. So I had some more of these. And another story, I saw this crime story. A lady in China was arrested for smuggling 350 Nintendo Switch game cards in her bra. Yeah, she was trying to get through the airport. They noticed that the woman was very big up top, but it looked like it was not proportioned. It was like it was weird, like it was
like games were stuck in her bra.
Something's in her bra. So they pulled her over and did a quick search, and sure enough, they found 350. Now, how big are the game cards?
They're tiny.
So there's 350 in her bra.
Yeah.
Which right for about $10,000 worth of game cards she was trying to smuggle through the airport.
How? What? Why? Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
My mama, I hope she's not listening.
Oh.
She puts stuff in her bra. That's her pocket. Yeah.
Really?
But not 350 Game Boy cards or whatever, Nintendo Switch cards.
Switch cards, 350.
Dang. Yeah, they're about this big. I would say, what do you think that is? 2 inches? An inch and a half?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. They're small.
But the size of a staple, like a matchbook or...
Smaller.
It's like half the size of a debit card. It's like half of that.
Way smaller. Probably half the size of a matchbook.
But 350 of them.
Yeah, a matchbook would probably make up 2. So imagine having 100. I was half of 350.
175.
Imagine of having 175 matchbooks in each side.
Well, she must have put like a 200 on one side and 150 in the other. That's why she's a little.
She got busted.
She didn't. See the proportion did right. She probably wouldn't. Nobody would have noticed.
Yeah.
Okay, she's just okay. No big deal. But then this one over here, you got Super Mario on one side. I mean, Super Mario on the other side. Then there's Donkey Kong on the other one, really poking out there. Yeah. So anyway, they got her at 6:44.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly. It's summer.
What's going on in the world? Time for Holly's pile of stories, and a lot of injuries with some of the actors and people on TV and movies, right?
Yeah. So actor Ian McClellan, he's 85. He was hospitalized after falling off London mid-performance.
He fell off the stage?
Yes, he fell off the stage mid-performance.
85?
Yes.
Now, he's been in, what, X-Men? Lord of the Rings? Some of those?
Yeah, he wasn't Gandalf, was he?
I don't remember. I know X-Men is one of the big ones.
Yeah, he fell off mid-performance. performance.
But he's
anyway,
okay.
yeah, Gordon Ramsay says he's lucky to be alive after a recent bicycle accident where he didn't break any bones, but it did leave him a bit bruised up and looking like a purple potato.
Of course, he would compare his injuries to a food item.
To a food, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited to tell you about this one.
Yeah.
A self-produced CD of Taylor Swift's early recordings featuring demos and covers she used to showcase her talent at 11 years old. 11 years old, was auctioned for over $12,000. That's kind of cheap.
Hopefully somebody will give us a chance to hear these.
Oh, I'd love to.
I'd love to hear what she sounded like when she was 11 years old.
I know.
Yeah.
And this one makes me really sad. In a new interview, Stevie Nicks says that Fleetwood Mac is officially done.
Oh, I love Fleetwood Mac.
They're done, Barry.
I love Fleetwood Mac.
I know. She says that following the death of Christine back in 2022, there's no chance that the group will reform.
I get it, because it wouldn't be the same, because Christine did about roughly half of their songs singing lead.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be fair to have somebody else step in and take her place.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
And the rules for the first presidential debate between President Biden and former President Trump a week from Thursday, red lights will be visible to the candidates and will flash when they have 5 seconds left.
Oh, like that's going to help. Like that's going to help.
Hold on. It's going to turn solid red when the time has expired.
Still not going to help.
Hold on. And each man's microphone will be muted when it is not his turn to speak. Now, they did this just for one candidate.
They did, because Trump can't quit talking. This is going to be a disaster.
I know. And you guys understand, we can't say if we love or hate Trump. We can't say one way or the other.
No.
If you find us out at Walmart, I'll tell you. But but they do. They run over. And I love that they're going to mute them.
I love the debates because their time is up and they don't care. They just keep on. Half the time they don't even answer the question they were asked.
No, they're not done.
They talk about something totally different because they just want to talk about it. But this is going to be a problem. So what's going to happen is time's going to expire. They're going to mute the mic. One of them is going to run to the other person's mic, grab it, and just start leaning over and talking to his mic. So, it's going to be a free-for-all.
Yeah,
It'll be fun. Yeah, so it's a week from Thursday.
Yeah.
Have to watch that one. At 6:54, birthdays are next.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Totally serious. I didn't know this. Rice Krispies. Do you like Rice Krispies?
I do. I like Rice Krispie treats.
I do too. They were known for their little, I guess, spokespersons or little,
elves.
little cartoons.
Aren't they little elves?
Yeah. Snap, Crackle, and Pop, named for what the sound the cereal makes when it mingles with milk. They've been around since the 1930s. I didn't know this. Snap was the first one. They only had Snap to begin with, solo. Then they added Crackle and Pop in 1941. But here's one I did not know. There was another one, a fourth one, named Powell, P-O-W. Powell, who appeared for a brief time in the early 1950s, only in 2 commercials. He was riding a hovercraft and drew attention to the cereal's power from whole grain rice. So, power. So, at one time, it was Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Powell.
That's a mouthful.
I could see why they got rid of it.
Yeah, Snap, Crackle, Pop.
But I was thinking, what if they gone with another one?
Yeah.
Because you look up like synonyms of snap. They could have been snap, crackle, and pop, and bark, snarl, shout, yell, scream, growl, shriek, or grumble.
I don't think any of those would work.
Snap, crackle, pop, and scream.
No, it should be like Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Fizz.
Fizz?
Yeah.
But does the cereal fizz? I guess that
it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Crunch.
Okay. It's
better than growl.
Yeah, these are tough.
Or shriek.
Shriek? Who wants that when you're
Snap,
thinking?
Crackle, Pop, and Shriek.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, I got your Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Shriek ready.
Oh, yeah. I can see why they changed it, because it shows some other words they could have went with. They could have went with, seriously, synonyms of pop includes break, fracture, bust, shatter, smash, chip, crack, and split.
Oh, Lord.
Not to be confused with hitting the groin.
Okay.
That was another one that they considered. But snap, crackle, pop, and hitting the groin. I don't think that would have worked. Would you?
My mind races so fast, and my mouth almost doesn't catch up with it. And I have to stop myself before I lose my career.
Oh.
Yes.
And mine don't.
You're seasoned. You're like your grandfather.
No, but I'm just going over names. It could have been. Could have been.
Yeah, I'm playing it nice. Snap, crackle, pop, and burst.
Burst.
I don't know.
Buzz.
Buzz. Yeah.
Speaking of buzzing, it's time.
Cannonball!
Yep, time for the, if you're going to be outside today, it's going to be hot again, not going to lie, but it could be a little windy, which may help it not be as hot, and it's going to be mostly cloudy. So 89 is the high, so what we really want to know is if you're going to the pool. The Cannonball Pool Party Forecast. 1 means just one cannonball, not a good day. 5 means a great day. What kind of weather we got today?
We're going 3 cannonballs today.
3?
Yeah, we're going 3 because we got some pop-up summer showers. We got some...
Just a slight chance this morning. It's going to be more clouds and sun later today.
Yeah, it's just going to be a cloudy day. You still want to wear your sunscreen. You still get lots of UV rays even with the cloud coverage.
Oh, yeah. And the wind will have blister you too.
Yes,
you won't feel it as much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
3 and a flip.
All right, 3 today. And a flip. Oh, a flip. How do you do a flip with a cannonball?
You just flip.
Hold on, I got to stop this.
Very. No.
How do you do a flip with a cannonball? Cannonball, you jump up, grab your knees, and you just bust the water. How do you do a flip?
I was about to read my quote.
Well, that's good. But
okay.
You've got me confused now.
All right. So you jump up into the air.
Yeah.
You grab your knees.
Okay.
And you flip forward.
That'd be a face buster.
No, you flip. You got to give it some spring action in your legs.
You must have a high jump because most people jump about 2 feet off the ground.
Well, you project yourself. You projectile jump.
I want to watch you jump into the water and do a cannonball and a flip.
Okay.
I want to see this.
All right. I'll take a video.
Well, after you show us the video of you making a pizza yesterday, I want to see you doing a video of a cannonball.
She can do it all.
With a flip.
And she can do it all.
She can ride a lawnmower. She can flip a pizza, and she can do a flip with a cannonball. Wow. And she can read the quote of the day. So, words of wisdom, quote of the day. So, what have you got today?
Oh, this is such a good one. It comes from Ronda Rousey. She says, once you give them the power to tell them you're great, you've also given them the power to tell you you're unworthy. Once you start caring about people's opinions of you, you give up control.
I've never thought of it like that. But yeah, once you let people, you believe what they tell you and they tell you how good you are and how good you're doing, you also have to believe it when they tell you that you're doing bad.
Yeah.
If you believe one thing out of the mouth, you got to believe it all. If you're going to let people's opinions change how you think.
Yeah. If you value their opinions, then yeah, absolutely.
Well, I do care about, we want to do a good job and do our best here. But once you start letting people tell you, like sometimes somebody will say, yeah, I heard you on the radio the other day, you just didn't sound very good. And that kind of ruins your day thinking, okay, I didn't realize that sounded that bad.
Yeah, people do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's like saying, hey, you're doing a really good job washing my car, but you could do better.
They don't say it to you? Oh, that's mainly the boss.
What?
Oh.
The boss is telling you you're not doing a good job?
So they're not telling you that? It's just me? That's scary.
They don't tell me that.
Oh, wow. That's scary. Wow, okay. I did not know that. Okay.
Maybe that was the Mr. C meeting that you were supposed to have yesterday.
Well, you weren't in there, so I guess that's why. You got the good meeting.
I told you get crossed to that line. You crossed the line.
Okay. Sorry. Just forget that snap, crackle, and pop comment then. All right, 7:17.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
In my belly! Come on!
It's raining tacos.
And talking about food, we got a couple of things. Pepsi's doing it again. I didn't see this last year. Pepsi and Little Caesars teaming up with Pineapple Pepsi.
Ew.
What do you think?
Okay, so yesterday, Andre said that pineapple does not go on a pizza.
Right.
And that was a great debate. I don't think that pineapple goes into a Pepsi.
I didn't have one last year, did you?
I've never seen it.
Said it's back again this summer.
Yeah.
It's exclusively at Little Caesars, the 20-ounce bottles, pineapple-flavored Pepsi. So if you've never tried one or you love them, you need, I guess, order something from Little Caesars. That's where you get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to find one and test it because we're trying something next hour, right? We have a new food?
Yes, we do. We have apple cinnamon donut sticks. They're brand new.
I love donut sticks.
Yeah.
So Little Debbie donut sticks, and these are apple cinnamon. We'll try those coming up at 8:10. So how about these new chips coming out?
Yeah, so these new Lay's barbecue chips, they're a limited time flavor. They're cheesy garlic bread. They're back for a limited time. It's says they're back, so I guess they've been out there before.
Either.
Yeah, but cheesy garlic bread.
I love
chips.
garlic bread.
Yeah.
It's got to have a good taste to it.
Sounds good.
We will find those too. So how about some new ice cream?
And Cold Stone, which Albertville is getting one soon.
Soon.
Cold Stone Creamery has some Despicable Me 4 items that are in store now. You can get the Heist cream cake.
Heist,
which features yellow cake and Despicamello ice cream.
So like the Minions, basically.
It's the Minions with sprinkles on the side.
Looking at
And then you can get the Mega Minion Marshmallow Meltdown that has the ice cream with chocolate chips, marshmallows, and sprinkles.
I think it's a great idea.
It is.
I love the Despicable Me movies, the Minion movies, and I think kids will go crazy over this ice cream.
Oh, they're so cute.
We'll have to try to find some of that too. All right, 726.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Enhance your wallet. Receive an APY of 3.25% on balances up to $25,000 by meeting qualifications with Alabama Teachers Credit Union's Enhanced Checking Account. Earn high dividends with no monthly maintenance fees and no minimum balance requirements. Learn more or apply today at atcu.com.
Insured by NCUA, APY equals annual percentage yield. Let's meet membership and credit requirements. Visit atcu.com for details. Rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice.
Come on, man.
Got a couple of them this morning. A lot of stuff, crazy stuff happening. One happened over the weekend. Did you see the video of the Oregon amusement park where the guests were stuck hanging upside down in the air for about 30 minutes?
Oh my gosh, what?
It's one of those rides that pulls you up and flips you over, then it brings you back down. You know, that kind of twirls you around. It's called the Atmosphere, F-E-A-R. It's a spinning pendulum-style ride, and it's got stuck. It got to the top. The guests are upside down, and it stopped.
Oh,
it took them about 30 minutes to get between the first responders who got there and the park engineers to get them off. Some of the riders were so scared, thinking, we're going to die. They began sending out texts and messages telling people, I love you. I'm never going to see you again.
That's probably what I would do.
How would you handle this? Because you don't like amusement park rides.
I don't like amusement park rides. I don't like heights. I don't like to hang upside down. And I don't like to be in one position for too long where I'm immobile.
And you can't do anything about it.
And I hate it. So
there.
I have panic attacks sometimes. I would have a Guinness World Record panic attack.
I bet you would.
I would. I'd be like, okay, guys, start timing it.
I bet you the first responders on the ground will have to get out umbrellas. Because you just be
seeing
everywhere. I get it. That would be horrible.
That'd be awful.
But they got them down. Everybody was okay.
Okay.
But another crazy one, Mount Fuji. You know, the people are really into mountain climbing. This started back really big time, like during COVID.
Yeah.
People getting outdoors, doing stuff. Well, Mount Fuji, one of the most popular and highest mountains in Japan. Or it is the highest mountain. They're having problems. It's climbing season. And starting on July 1st, they're going to allow only 4,000 people a day to climb the mountain. They even had to put up a gate, much like a amusement park. You have to go through the turnstile to get up, to go up to the mountain.
Wow. 4,000 a day?
Yeah, and they're charging you now $13 to climb the mountain. And they're doing this because too many people are just going up there, pushing, shoving, trying to get up the mountain and causing problems.
Oh.
The other biggest problem is they say that people are just making a mess. I know I read this about some of the other famous mountains that people climb, and they're just making a mess. They leave their trash behind. They use the bathroom on the trails, right beside the trails, and they just leave it laying there. Well, it's kind of like people, if you're climbing the mountain, treat it like your dog taking it outside of the park. If you poop, pick it up.
Pick it up. Move it.
Move it. Kick it to the side or something.
Throw it out into the forest.
Somewhere. But they're now having turnstiles that you have to go through like you're going to an amusement park.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so it's $13. At first, I was like, they shouldn't charge anybody money to be climbing up a mountain.
Yeah.
But then once you said that it makes so much sense about cleaning up,
somebody's got
to clean it up. Yeah. So, I mean, I get that. That's $13 is not that expensive.
No, I mean, climbing a mountain. You couldn't pay me to climb a mountain.
No. This is not something I'm going to be doing.
No, like some of those with the snow, like this one, it's beautiful, but the other ones with the snow and those dangerous ones, absolutely not. I've seen too many movies of those climbing up the mountains with the snow and all that stuff. No, not for me.
So what's the most
like Mount Everest.
What's the most adrenaline pumping thing you've ever done?
Probably in a hot air balloon.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm done with those. I'm done.
Is it because you crashed?
Because I crashed, because of the hot air balloon crash. Yeah. Wasn't my fault. I had nothing to do with this one, but I was a rider.
I think you should tell this story. It goes along with the other ones.
We'll have to, we were at the UFO days in Fife, and it was they had like media days on like a Thursday morning that people could come out and they would take you for a ride if the weather permitting. It has to be kind of like nice and calm, not too windy. This particular year, many years ago, there was a hurricane coming up the Gulf, and the winds were picking up. So when we got there this morning, most of the balloon people said, no, or it's too windy, we can't do this.
Yeah.
This one guy said, I can do it. Who wants to go? Of course, me and D Miller was here. Raised her hand and said, we'll go. So the three of us take off.
So wait, you called the station and you're live.
So we're doing breaks.
Yeah.
So we're doing breaks and we are flying because usually I did it the year before and you just like ease along. It's so beautiful, so peaceful.
Yeah.
This year, the minute we went up, it was like, we were going like a jet. I thought, this is not good. We're going way too fast. So we kept going and going. And finally, I could see the pilot was worried. And I said, how are we going to land this thing? I'm curious when we're at the mercy of the wind. And he said, we're going to lower the balloon down a little and start hitting the basket where we're standing in, let it start topping trees. No. The trees will slow us down. And I said, no, you're kidding. I thought he was kidding. He wasn't kidding.
And you were still on the phone with WQSB.
So I still on there doing a live break.
Yep.
So the balloon begins lowering and lowering. Here comes this big pile of trees.
Didn't he tell you to calm down?
Told me to calm down. Then I had to blank, you calm down.
Yeah.
Live on the air. So
that's the only time you've cussed on air.
It was. So the balloons hit the top of the trees and we almost fell over. We're about probably 70, 80, 90 feet still in the air. And then the first ones didn't stop us. Then the next ones, we hit the next group of trees. And that's when you turn off this, I don't know how you do the heat thing.
The ignition, whatever.
You turn that off, and then it will help you come down some.
Yeah.
But we were going so fast that he said, hold on, this is going to be a bumpy ride. He wasn't lying. So we hit the ground and hit like a gravel pit. Of all the places in the world we could have landed, it was like nothing but gravel and rocks. And it flipped the basket over and threw all three of us out and drug us across the gravel pit. And the bad thing was we were live on the air. So my last words were, we're about to crash. Silence. And we were in a part of DeKalb County, like in the middle of nowhere where there's no cell phone service.
Oh, no.
So for the next 30 minutes, people listening thought we were dead. Because you couldn't hear.
Did people call up to the station?
Yes, they were calling the station and said, what happened? Are they dead? And nobody knew because we couldn't call back because we had no service.
So take it a step further.
Yeah.
PETA got involved.
PETA got involved because the balloon landed on these like bushes. And kiddingly, we're shooting a video and I said, yeah, we're all okay, showing the bruises. And over here, the cows didn't fare so well. We killed 3 cows. But it wasn't cows, it was bushes. So this video went viral and PETA got a hold of it and came to the station to investigate that we killed cows.
It was just bushes.
It was just bushes.
And you're the victim here.
We had to convince them that we were just kidding. There was no cows injured, so they had to go up to the pasture we were at and prove. We had to prove to them we didn't kill any cows. Yeah, it was a blank show. Yeah, it was.
I got nothing to top that one.
I will not go back in there again.
Yeah.
No, at 7:45.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Time for Holly's knowledge nuggets, things you need to know whether you know it or not. What have you got for us today?
Did you know that 60% of cat owners have argued with their cat?
No, I have not, because I've tried it once, and you'll lose every time. The cat is never wrong.
Just like the wife.
And the cat will attack you.
Yeah,
you try
just like the wife.
Exactly. The wife and the cat, they have so much in common.
Yeah.
Because they're always going to win. And for the cat, if you go for the belly rub, some are okay with it, but most they may give you 10 to 15 seconds.
Can you argue with something if it doesn't argue back? You know?
Daddy used to say I could argue with a stop sign.
That you could?
I could, yeah.
Well, over 60% of men and women believe it is not appropriate to talk politics until after the third date.
I'll give you a heads up. Probably ever.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's politics to a date or a friend or anybody.
Yeah.
It's probably the one thing that can get you into more trouble than anything.
My mom and daddy fought over politics, and they've been married for over 37 years.
See, I mean, it's one of those things you just need to be quiet.
Yeah, you just
have your own beliefs, believe what you believe, and then vote.
Well, it's just like radio. We don't give you guys what our political views are. We never will.
No, because it don't matter what we believe.
No.
Like, I don't understand these celebrities who get on stage and ruin their careers because they get up there and tell what they believe. I didn't pay money to come hear your political beliefs. I paid money for you to sing to me.
Yeah.
Sing me a song that I like.
Are you telling me to sing to you?
No, I'm not. I'm saying just read the next story.
I just heard sing. I was wanting every night in my
Hold on.
dreams.
Here we go.
Okay.
Fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I have to wait.
It don't matter.
There's an intro.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sing. Ready.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Right now.
Don't make it political, though.
Okay. Here it comes. Here it is. See, if I waited, I waited.
You gotta make it political. No.
Every night on the third date, I realized not to pick politics. 60% of men and women believe it's not appropriate.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Let me stop the music.
Okay,
then.
stop the music.
Let me put the band back in the closet.
All right, put the band back in the closet. All right, close to 50,000 people needed medical attention every year due to bites. That's bites from other people.
Oh, not from animals, but other people.
Other people.
Whoa.
Come here, I'm going to bite you.
Wow, that date got out of hand.
Yeah, I did.
It did. 7:55.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Time for a 10 out of 10. You wanted to hear the music. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that young.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it's time for the 10 out of 10 food taste test. I love Little Debbie everything.
Barry.
What?
You've eaten half of yours already.
Shh.
I know you love everything, Little Debbie, because this is supposed to be a taste
radio.
test.
Why are you telling secrets behind the scenes?
You can't do that. You can't cheat.
I'm hungry. And it's Little Debbie. Okay, now these are the donut sticks. Now, the only problem I've got with donut sticks is they feel so filling, so doughy. I feel like when I eat like a regular donut, like say from Cothran's, I'm not gaining a single pound because they're light as a feather.
Well, those from Cothran's are calorie free. Are you about to take another bite?
These feel like they're like
dense.
I like them, but these have the new apple. What are they called?
Cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon donut sticks. I was in Food City a few weeks ago. Somebody walked up and said, "Hey, y'all should try these. They're new and they're good." They highly recommended them.
Yeah.
Now, what about you? Do you like donut sticks at all?
I like them okay. I'm not a huge fan.
So, what's your problem with them? Like
the dough,
too doughy?
It's too heavy.
I agree.
Yeah, it just sticks with you for a long time.
Do you like apple cinnamon?
Love apple cinnamon.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I know what I'm going to say, so I'm going to take another bite anyway.
Okay.
So go ahead and try a little bite of it and see what you think.
Try a bite.
I like the taste. I like it. It's a very good taste.
The taste is great.
Yeah.
The texture is thick.
Very filling.
I'm going to give it a 7.
Right now you feel like you've gained 35 pounds.
Yes.
After eating one bite.
Yep.
It makes you just feel big.
It does.
It does.
It makes you feel like bloated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the taste is so good.
But I'll not throw it away. I'll add another 35
you'll eat
pounds.
the whole thing.
And these are good.
You already ate half of it.
I'll give it an 8. I like the taste. Love the taste. I love the new apple cinnamon.
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that they make you feel so filling.
Yeah, they're just really thick, but that tastes good.
Problem. Yep, they're good. So, we'll definitely try it. 8:16. Country News is next.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
WQSB's Country Music News. Well, Carrie Underwood was not injured, nobody hurt, but had a scare Sunday night. Her home caught on fire. It must have been like an adjoining residents to the home because they said the home had no damage to the primary residence or the garage. But she said everything is okay. It happened Sunday night. The blaze was started by a UTV stored in the garage, utility terrain vehicle. Apparently, I don't know what happened. Maybe they pulled it too close to, maybe they've been riding it hard outside and they pulled it too close to something, gas or something. Well, luckily the couple has a 10,000-gallon water tank.
Dang.
Wow.
Just got one of them sitting around.
Just happy, and that helped. The firefighters put it out quickly. It proved to be very helpful in controlling and putting out the blaze, and that was quickly contained. There was no fire damage to the primary residence, family, pets. Everybody's okay. Nobody was hurt.
Good.
Yep.
Well, Kenny Chesney's Take Her Home has scored the top spot on Billboard Country Airplay this week. This marks Chesney's 36th number one at country radio. That's amazing.
Yeah, 36 number one.
That's
Think
crazy.
about that.
36, yeah. Now with 61 top 10 singles to his name, he also ties one of his musical idols, George Strait, for achieving the most top 10 singles since country airplay began in January of 1990.
So 61 have hit the top 10.
Yes.
That's amazing. And he has a new song coming out next week, too. And speaking of former number one songs, this was number one last week, Jelly Roll and Halfway to Hell on WQSP. First morning's crime story, animal story, Tater. Tater is a black Labrador. Tater was playing a game of fetch and fetched more than he bargained for. The dog went for a walk in Gillette, Wyoming with his owners back a few days ago. But when they went back home, they knew the puppy was actually acting very strangely. They say its tail was wagging about 1,000 miles per hour. Just could not be still. After a quick visit to the vet, meth was found in Tater's system.
No.
It's suspected that he picked up the illegal drug during a game of fetch. They say, I guess when Tater was returning the tennis ball, he somehow ingested meth laying somewhere near it, saw something, like dogs will do, and just start eating like a bugger. But ate it. And the dog says police were notified and combed through the park for additional drugs. Not sure what they found, but fortunately, Tater was able to get back to his normal self like a few hours later.
Did Tater have to detox?
Yes, so.
Poor Tater.
Tater said Tater just could not be still and just going crazy. His tail would not quit wagging. It was just all hyper and just all over the place.
It ain't meth?
Yeah.
That's awful.
It was.
God. Peter's going to be out here again.
Poor Tater.
I know, poor Tater. We don't condone this.
No, that's awful. All right, mornings, another animal story moving from dogs to bears. A lot of bear break-ins. How about this one? A California bear. They say the same bear broke into 5 different houses in 2 hours.
2 hours?
It's like a serial, robber, whatever you call it, within 2 hours.
Do you think he made a bet with his friends? Like, I bet I can break into 5 houses in 2 hours.
Possibly.
Here, hold my bear.
Hold my bear. Oh, that's good. Hold my bear. Yeah. But the bear has been accused, and they have video footage showing it's the same bear. And it's all around the neighborhood.
Dang.
It broke into 5 homes, and a couple of times it did damage to get in through the window or how it got through. They said nobody was injured, but it broke into 5 homes, mostly going in through the garage when the garage might have been left open a little bit. The garage, but a couple of times it broke in through the window. Doesn't say what it was going in for, but it was one time it did show the bear running out with a package of frozen chicken. So somehow it got the freezer door open and got some chicken.
These bears lately.
Their smell is like amazing.
It is.
They can pick up on things.
Yeah. They say when you're camping, they say you got to be super careful or they'll break in and get your stuff.
Okay, I hate to ask. Do you have any bear?
What do you call a bear without any teeth?
I think I know this one. Go ahead.
A gummy bear.
Okay, how about another one?
What does a grizzly bear use to catch fish?
A grizzly bear used to catch fish? I don't know.
His bare hands.
That's pretty good. Okay, another one.
All right. Where do bears go when they want to visit their family far away?
I don't know.
The bearport.
Those are awful.
I know.
Those are bad.
They're better than your puns.
No, I'm still getting phone calls on that.
No, you are not.
Tonight's show asked me to quit now and come be a writer. Yeah, it's 8:43.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
We head out this morning. Got the words of wisdom, the quote of the day. And this one, we've looked for quotes from all realms of life, like, say, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
She's probably one of the best American martial artists and wrestlers in history, and I don't think she's doing it anymore. She's into more of acting. But she had a quote, and I thought we should share this with them.
I love this one. It says, once you give them the power to tell you you're great, you've also given them the power to tell you you're unworthy. Once you start caring about people's opinions of you, you give up control.
Yeah, it's good to think about what people say, but the minute you start worrying yourself over what you're wearing, how do I look, what am I going to, if I say the wrong thing, you can't spend too much time worrying about these little things, because it doesn't matter. 9 times out of 10, people won't remember one thing about what you wore, what you said, or how you looked when you leave them.
Yeah, I think a big part of this too is with social media. People try to make their lives look perfect on social media. Nobody's life is perfect, you guys. We're all struggling out here.
Yeah.
And once you start caring about people's opinions of you, you give up control. So once you start caring about what people do or think about you, you have no control anymore.
Absolutely.
Don't give that up.
So just do you, be the best you can be, and don't worry about what they think. Just be the best you can be. It's 8:57.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Enhance your wallet. Receive an APY of 3.25% on balances up to $25,000 by meeting qualifications with Alabama Teachers Credit Union's Enhanced Checking Account. Earn high dividends with no monthly maintenance fees and no minimum balance requirements. Learn more or apply today at atcu.com.
Insured by NCUA, APY equals annual percentage yield. Must meet membership and credit requirements. Visit atcu.com for details. Rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice.